Так, і ми рухаємося далі. Наш наступний гість з країни, яку завжди Україні ставлять в приклад. Подивіться, як вони це зробили швидко і ефективно. Отож, наш гість з Грузії Леван Вашалмідзе, це екс-прем'єр-міністр Автономної Республіки Аджарія.
Дякуємо.
Бачите, українці мають подібну симпатію до грузинів, як грузини мають до українців там.
Дякуємо, вітаємо вас, друзі. I will try in English. So I'm here. Thank you for invitation. I'm here in Ukraine, and I will tell you the most beautiful city in Ukraine, in Lvov. I visited yesterday. Today I'm here with, and I will try just to explain how we did it. So I used to work 8 years for government of Adjara, and I will introduce shortly just brief information. There is a Georgia, you know everybody, but this is Adjara. It's a western part of Georgia, and this is a brief information. How is it? It's very small. It's only population of 400,000, and the capital city is Batumi. And if you're telling from a history, if you've been in Batumi, if you visited Batumi, you'll find a different culture starting from 1st century Roman Greek period, and finally, I will tell you, as a city, European city, it's starting developing mid of 19th when brother nobles, Rothschilds founded oil in Baku and starting transporting via Batumi port to different European cities. So that period, Batumi was like a Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, because all rich people living there. So, small and brief information I will give you what is Adjara itself. It's an autonomous republic with the capital. We have a government. We have Supreme Council. It's elected by the people, and Supreme Council adopted the government. We have 4 ministers, some different executive bodies. It's a department, and one of the most important is the Department of Tourism. So, it's like a diversity of Adjara. You will see like Lvov, a different culture, and it's small. It's a medium, like average temperature. It's a 14.5. If you compare with the Côte d'Azur, it's 14.5. So what is the most important? So developing tourism is not developing a department of tourism. For our idea, department of developing a tourism, it's a regional policy. So I will tell you 5 or 6 main issues what is necessary for developing of a success story. First, it's a public infrastructure development. Second, investment support. Third one is a support of agriculture development, education and employment, support diversification of tourist products, and international cooperation. We will go through with all this detail, and I will give you detailed information of what's happening. First, what we starting in 2004. Imagine all Georgia, including Adjara, we don't have even infrastructure. We don't have electricity, 21st century. And what it was done, firstly, starting thinking about all change into infrastructure. First, 2004, it was signing with the KfW, with the it's a loan for full rehabilitation of Batumi sewage system, water supply, and also Kobuleti. We did all roads. I don't tell you exact kilometers of a road because it's too many. And most important thing, what we starting rehabilitation of old Batumi. So some pictures. Public infrastructure development. Of course, if you want just to bring tourists, you need developing a transport infrastructure. So first, what we have it just starting developing a Batumi airport because it was old, even Soviet period time, it was not existing. And 2007, with the Turkish investment, we did a Batumi International Airport. And it is unique because you can using, it's not only Batumi, it's a Turkish airport, like a Geneva project. When you are arriving in Batumi, you have choose left side Georgia, right side is Turkey. So second, of course, infrastructure, internal buses and municipal transport, of course, railway. And most important thing for us developing as a city is a seaport. And for seaport, we already have a MOU with the Royal Caribbean and already existing plan. And hopefully next year we'll in Batumi starting in construction a new cruise ship line port. Investment support. Of course, we're talking about inviting a resident, and thank you for publicity of Georgia, but it's not so easy. and everybody understands. So talking with the investor, you need a support for everybody. And most important for them, for investor, it's simply and friendly regulation. And I will tell you why it's simply regulation. So in Georgia, we had like even 2007 and more than 1,000 regulation. 1,000 regulation, just permission system, I will tell you. And now it's only 100. Just to open a restaurant in Georgia, you don't need any permission from a city hall. To open a hotel, you don't need any department of tourism or whatever. You have only adoption just to municipality, architecture, and that's all. So easy way, just simply way, just to invest, to invite people and construct the hotels and all hospitals. So actual bureaucracy and corruption, it was one of a success story for our Georgian government, because we will reach 10 years ago, it was a #1 criminal country and corrupt country, and everybody, if you visited Georgia, you understand, because even police, we have transparency. We have glasses, we have glass buildings, we have corruption in a 0 level, and really we are proud of it. And simplify the tax system, easy way, because only 5 taxes in Georgia, and liberal trade regime from different. So in 2012, we will be in number 16 of easy doing of business by World Bank, but this year we are already 9. So to be top 10 as a Georgia developing city, this is something. For Batumi itself, and Ajara was nominated for 5-star Diamond Awards and Index of Economic Freedom. So we mentioned about corruption, and where is the transparent international. So you can, I would say some figures about tax reform. What was it 2003 and now? Privatization, also easy way, because it's not if you come to Georgia, you see all one window system. One of the richest achievement what we did, it's a House of Justice. You can take in more than 200 permission in one space, and also easy just to participate in privatization system, because everything is on a website, everything you can take in electronically. And most important thing for developing a tourist is a visa issue, because you don't need it visa for many countries, even more than 100 countries, no needed visa for visiting Georgia. And for Turkish, we don't have it even a passport. Agriculture, most important thing, because developing agriculture also important for tourists, because you have to produce in a city. And support education and employment, because to do something, you need the people. And education, it was the most priority for our government, because we're starting just to invest and also continue investing in education. Starting from school level, university level, and every year too many students sending abroad just to reach taking a university degree abroad. What is important? Just to doing everything, you have to think about diversity of a tourism. It's not seaside tourism, and we are not concentrated on a coastline, because we have up to 50 kilometers, and it used to be Soviet period, all hotels next to sea. We are thinking about developing a tourist as a history tourist with the historical monuments. Thinking about developing Batumi as a cultural center. For that reason, Batumi has even unique 16 museums, drama theater, puppet theater. Last year we finished opera house, new opera house. Developing a mountain resorts. Developing nature, what's most important, even for figures, more than 25% of territory of Ajara is natural resources. 5 natural resources, national parks we have it. Developing tourism as a mineral water. Developing ski potential, because we starting last year construction with a ski resort. And also one of the last developing of a tourist is a casino, because next to Georgia we have 300 million population countries, there is no casino and forbidden casino. And finally, this is the figures. This is the figures, and you understand what we did. In 2000, end of 19th, during the Soviet period, we have a tourist 800,000. And when we started 2004, it was up to 75,000, even less. So this is the figure. 2012, we have 1.5 million. And this is not a finish. It's developing and developing and developing. And finally, I will give you some more examples about success stories, what we did. One of it is Radisson, and thank you, Radisson, being in Batumi. Hilton is under construction, Holiday Inn under construction, Sheraton is already done, Trump Tower under construction, Hotel Kempinski under construction, and too many different projects that you can see in Batumi when you come. So developing, inventing one of a project is doing a formula-free circular race in city. Thank you very much. So that's all. Just 1 minute. This is what I'm meaning. Tourism is not only Department of Tourism. Tourism is a government and with the combination with the people and society. Because if you want just to success, you have to work together. Only Department of Tourism with the 20 or 100 people, it's nothing. We have to work together, and that's why we are here, just to help Ukraine, our friends, because our experience, what we did in Georgia, I think it's already success, because our city, what we call Batumi, we already call this project as a Batumi miracle. And when you come to Batumi, really you realize this is a miracle. Thank you very much.
Super.